something to be said about hard-nosed full contact. It's like that raw rap all the way back to boom bap. Spikes up, Ty Cobb inspired killing the corners. Heating up with recklessness, we still getting warmer. Nevertheless, nothing contest, we bring it best. Wile E. Coyote mixed with Roadrunner, foe comers. Holding your title hostage, the kings we smoke others. You're either with us or against us, it doesn't matter which. Scouting your weakness, we bring the wrath when we hit. There's never been a squad as raw as trash goes can spit. You might get bashed with a stick while I'm pounding the fence. Look around, you're a fish while I'm rounding it quick. Take a look at the base and sprint off with a fist in your face. No remorse, no mercy, no force can hurt me. The scouts purposely bring the pain, come try to work me. But there's a crew of dirty cats.
Oh yeah! It's Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. in lovely Arizona. Glendale, to be exact. Glendale, Arizona. For me, at least. I'm in Glendale, Arizona. Bye-bye. I'm in Glendale, Arizona. Marlos is at Parts Unknown. I'm going with the Undertaker there. Yeah, Death Valley, Parts Unknown. I'm in Glendale. Wow, you know what, Marlos? There's something else happening in Glendale in about 2 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah? 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks, right? Anyway, today's date is February 1st, 2023. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 5 of the Glue Guys program. But more importantly on this date, the Philadelphia Eagles in the fucking Super Bowl, you bitches! In the fucking big game. Got the hat, in case you forget, over the whole course of the program, Super Bowl. It's right there with the Eagles. Right there. It's happening. Happening. Wasn't a close game, folks. It wasn't a close game. Jergy, you're a Cowboys fan. Don't try to hide it. You were disappointed 8 weeks ago. You knew you weren't doing anything. Go back in your hole, cockroach Cowboys fan. Thank you. Hats look great, though. Thank you, Marty's. Eagles in the Super Bowl. And for this special occasion, ladies and gentlemen, I know everybody wants to hear it. You know, I could have worn an Eagles jersey, but no. I had to go back to my wrestling roots. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know to the other 30 teams. Let me remind you, to be the man, you have to beat the man. And in the NFC, the Eagles are the man. Woo! No jersey today. Going with the nature boy, the dirtiest player in the game. You know what? You can hit that all you want. Cardinals shit. I saw a stat today for you, buddy, in case you want to get a little lippy.
Talking about the one where the amount of wins.
Teams,
yeah, the amount of wins.
Correct.
Blah, blah, blah.
One of the teams in the Super Bowl will have more wins this year in Arizona than the actual Arizona Cardinals. So
yeah,
Mr. I hope the 49ers win, so the Eagles fans are miserable, can go sit down with the rest of them. Have a seat. Man. Oh, there's the L. Have a seat.
Yeah, you're right.
Super Bowl, baby.
Right.
Fly, Eagles,
wait.
fly.
I needed to make sure you got it.
To victory. Sour grapes, fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low. Anyway, I'm not doing the whole song. I don't want to. These idiots at Facebook will copyright strike me. I'm singing the song. It's an interpretation.
Immediately.
I'm not paying for it. Tell BMI, ASCAP, get off my ass. You're not getting your friggin' 3/4 of a penny for that. Moving on. Listen, you knew it was coming, folks. You knew it was coming. Cliff Gaskell, Eagles fan. Ha-ha! You knew it was coming when they won the game. You weren't upset the 49ers lost. You went, God damn, that Mark's going to run his effing mouth this week. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for it. You are not, but I'm done. We'll see what happens in the game, all right? All kinds of storylines. The Kelsey Bowl, the brothers, and your boy Chiefs fans, heed the greatest tight end ever's advice. Don't touch the fucking Rocky statue. He said it. Don't touch it. Listen to him. He's right. Don't touch it. If you touch the statue, you lose. Talk to Minnesota Vikings fans. We got them twice. Talk to Giants fans. Talk to 49ers fans. Don't touch the statue. You might have a chance. So, in the Super Bowl, excited as all hell. We'll talk more about the game later. Marlo's prediction, good at softball, bad at playoff football.
Man, take all those L's. I take all of those L's. Extra
So,
bad.
he's got to deal with our obnoxious asses for 2 more weeks. Even worse, there's going to be some of us actually traveling in the next couple days and week here. So we're going to be everywhere.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna be looking at some of these folks. They're gonna be out there at the malls and the restaurants and the like. They're gonna be acting all big bad, and I don't give a shit. I'm sitting there like, all right, cool, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the ticket prices. So it started at about 5,700. It's down to 48 today. So for 4,800, I can go. I'm going to play it like a true East Coaster. I'm going to wait till the last goddamn minute and hope somebody gets panics and like I'm going to get stuck with this ticket. And I got a number in my head. I'm not going above it.
Man,
if we hit it, cool.
Shit.
If not, I'll be at the bar with you. I got an invite
crazy.
to a couple Super Bowl parties. So and there's one my buddy's hosting. His wife is a Chiefs fan. Don't know about that one because she will also kick my ass. So either way, I lose.
There's that.
Either way, I lose. Chiefs win the game. She's going to lambaste me with words. Eagles win the game. I'm literally going to get my ass kicked physically. So that's a no-win Super Bowl party for me. I'm excited, man. The game was not what we thought it was going to be. We didn't knock one quarterback out. We knocked 2 out. So I was on the field. I was a reserve DN. I don't know if you saw me. They knocked 2 quarterbacks out. I was sitting in Arizona going, yes! So I know 49ers fans are disappointed. I would be too. You don't feel like it was a fair fight. You didn't have a chance to kind of show your mettle. I get it. I do. But, hey, man, them's the breaks. There's nothing, don't give me this, we didn't have our quarterback. He started the game. So something had to happen for him not to be up 100%. So don't give me that shit. We won. It's over. On to the Chiefs. Going to be a good game, man. Going to be a good game. Your boy, Pat Mahomes, just unpredictable. I don't know how they're going to defend him. I don't know. My saving grace, I just think the Eagles are going to score more than the Chiefs are. I really do. I think the lack of wide receiver, even if they were healthy, we still got them smoked on the wide receiver front. And I hope that the Eagles can figure out how to get their guys open because the Chiefs don't have the guys to cover them. So I think the wide receiver difference is going to be a big deal. But what I'm scared about is, even though we won the game, Jalen Hurts threw the ball like ass. Like ass. Had A.J. Brown deep twice and overthrew him. And then, needed the catch non-catch from Devontae Smith on 4th down there to get the first touchdown. So was also a high throw. So I'm hoping 2 weeks they get the rhythm back because if he doesn't have that rhythm, well, I don't know what's going to happen. All right, because we know Mahomes can throw the ball. It's his ankle. Hurts, it's a shoulder. That's a whole different thing. All Mahomes got to do is wait for Kelsey to get open. And let's face it, Kelsey going to get open. I don't care what defense you draw up. I'm hoping we have a Bill Belichick in like we'll take away Kelsey. Somebody else, we don't care. That's
somebody else got to beat us type of thing.
Yeah. Just that guy's not. That guy might. That guy is not. We'll see. Going to be a great game one way or the other. -1.5. The Eagles are favored at the moment, but that's anything under 3 is a coin flip. So we'll see. I'm not going to go too much about the game because, like I said, we knocked quarterbacks out and it was done from there. They put a quarterback in who we knew couldn't throw the ball, so should have just ran a wishbone at that point. It wasn't too hard to defend it. Like we could have put who's a 49er fan? We could have put McDillon there quarterback and they would have had a better shot, or Jim Garber there. Mr. Victory Red Jim Garber himself. Where you at now? I don't see in chat. Is he in chat? Don't see you there.
Let me get over here and share. Busy. Let me get over here and share the link too, though. That's another thing because sometimes
I don't know. I guess
sometimes Facebook doesn't like us, and so it just won't share like it's supposed to.
Oh, lovely. Well, maybe I should get on and do that too.
It's all good. Listen, I got it. You take care of that. I got it. You live in your Eagle victory bullshit for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I get 2 weeks. What do you want me to do, homie?
I mean,
I get 2 weeks.
I totally understand. I don't appreciate it per se because fuck that. No,
because you were wrong, bitch. That's why you don't appreciate it.
I'm taking my L, dude. I'm 0 for 2, bro. I am the guy who should be sitting on the bench right now. I am 0 for 2 for my picks for the playoffs, and as a result, I'm probably gonna get that dub in the Super Bowl because I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
know.
put my bet down next week.
Yeah, we're gonna see about that. We're gonna have to come up with some stakes this time. You don't get to just toss out L's with no consequences around here.
I mean,
all
you're right. I mean, that seems so unfair, so significantly unfair. So I'll take that. I can take that L and any associated issues behind the L.
Look at him. You know, some people got to pay up on some bets too. So in the probably next week, I'm going to see if I can get it worked out. Kevin McDill has to wear an Eagles jersey and come on the show and praise the Eagles. I don't know which jersey. He's probably going to take one from me, so we'll see. So he's got to pay up on his bet. I already had a Jeff Garcia jersey lined up on eBay in case I needed to pay up my half. Luckily, I ain't got to waste any money on that piece of
this fucking guy. You pull a hey man, bets or not, and I mean I would respect the fact that you were paying up a bet, but you pull up in a Garcia jersey. I got eyes. I'm looking at a person like, what?
Yo, I got it. See, you guys don't have Foreman Mills out here, so I'll say like Didi's or Ross. You know, that's the one that the bad print. That's the $6
the crap
jersey.
ones,
one of those. Yeah, but I had a Garcia. I wanted to do T.O., but people overvalue his jersey too much on eBay. I'm not paying $60 for a screen printed T.O. jersey. I don't care how good it looks.
That's reckless. Because
I am a T.O. fan, so I would have went T.O.
Yeah.
But I could have, what do I get? Seahawks, Eagles, Ravens. Or no, he actually never played for the Ravens. 49ers, Cowboys. There was another one too. Anyway, like 8 different jerseys. Anyway, I don't have to pay up on the bet. Other people do. So coming soon, 49ers fans and Eagles jerseys here on the Glue Guys program. I couldn't be more excited. But anyway, enough about my favorite football team and my gloating and annoying every single one of you. Big announcement, actually. I got cleared this afternoon, so I want to get it out there pertaining to softball.
Cleared and legal.
Cleared with legal. You all your bats are not tested, therefore you can't use them this week. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. That would have been funny. Some people are already in DMs like, that son of a bitch brought the testing back.
Yeah.
So,
but
and talking to Bob,
it's all about safety.
I know. Hold on here. Actually, no. What it is I'm going to pull it back out. Someone said on the street earlier to me that it might rain Saturday, so we're going to coin flip the whole entire tournament right now with the same coin. Ready? All right. So we're going to. Yeah.
Does it have a 240 stamp on it?
No, it doesn't. This one is not tested. But again, legal said I'm not allowed to say the coin is 240 tested because it's seniors.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yep, you're right. I got you. Dude,
right, again, people run into their team texts and chats like, he's going to flip again, that mother effer. Yeah. All right. So the rule change for rankings for Arizona U-Trip seniors moving forward. Please listen carefully and let me finish my entire statement before you start asking questions. I'm going to answer 10 seconds after you ask them. Moving forward, if you are currently ranked C in U-Trip, currently ranked C, you are a major rated player moving forward. C or above, you are a major ranked player. Now, here's the added caveat. In the current rules of senior, if you are B or higher, you're a major rank. So we are dropping that down to C. But if you are B or higher, you cannot play AAA, period. B or higher. Do not come here and ask me about B Elite. That is obviously higher than B. B or higher, you cannot play AAA. If you are ranked C or higher, you are obviously a major rank. Now, in AAA, I will remind everyone, because they're going to forget in their fucking anger, you are allowed to have 3 major chips. So you would be allowed to have 3 C-ranked players on your roster, no more. Okay? Now, this policy will take effect on April 1st. You have 60 days to get your shit together. This policy will go into effect April 1st of 2023 for Arizona U-Trip seniors. Arizona U-Trip seniors only. All other rules will revert back to the Nationals. So I'm going to say it one more time for the people on the team sheets. It's going to be Arizona.
Wait, what's
senior softball?
What state does that apply? Does that apply when I go to New Mexico?
Utah will have their own goddamn rules. This is for Arizona.
Wait. So when I go to Texas, is it going to be different?
My
Hey,
favorite
wait. I
one
was
this
just thinking. Yeah, was it? Is it
Actually-
going to be different? Is it going to be different in Pennsylvania? Like,
So, guys, when you go to Cali to play, and you're a C-ranked player, you're not a major. But when you come back to Arizona, you are a major. Sorry, I know that ranking things have been confusing people for a couple weeks, so I'm trying to be as clear as possible here for you guys.
oh boy, clear.
All right? Listen, seniors in Arizona, U-Trip. I know it's a lot of words, guys. Seniors in Arizona, U-Trip. C or higher, you are a major ranked player. If you're B or higher, you cannot play AAA. We are softly going to get this sandbag and shit under control. But also what you people do not think about, and I'm going to tell you anyway, is this is also setting the foundation for years to come when these 39-year-olds coming up, C-ranked guys, jump into seniors. So you real AAA guys don't get killed when they start swinging a senior bat. What about Missouri? Jump in that river.
Yeah.
How about that?
Nah, I think C or higher.
Matt, hold on. Folks, I know I never use the phone during the show. I'm going to make an exception here. I got to call Bob. Let me get him on the phone. Hold on.
Put this
Call Bob live on the
put
show.
this motherfucker in A,
Hold on.
bro.
Live on the show.
Put him on an A.
Hopefully Bob will pick up. Voicemail.
Oh shit.
Bob,
Yeah.
hey, it's Mark. Yeah, doing the show, but listen, I need Matt, Matty, Rooster, stupid thing on his helmet, Matty. Yep. Yeah, that guy.
Yep.
Listen, I need him banned from all co-ed moving forward. Appreciate that. Oh, and he is now B Elite. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, take care of that. Sorry, folks. Had to take care of some personal business on the show. Sorry about that. Hey, have fun in Harlem's tournaments, though, Matt. Have fun playing co-ed in Harlem.
Does B Elite mean he can still play, as a chip for AAA?
No.
Oh man,
He's stuck
come
major.
on, dude.
He's
That
stuck
sucks,
major.
dude.
You're
This
right. I
is
should have made
massive.
him A so he can only play major plus.
Yeah, that's why I said make him A, bro. Put him in an A, and then what can he do? What can he do?
Yeah. I don't hate the chefs, Basinger, that you're trying to make fun of me. Like the chefs are gonna win. I hope so. They cook for a living. And what am I gonna cook? Microwave mac and cheese? I'm not gonna beat chefs.
Man.
They've been on a Gordon Ramsay show too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Matt, you're A now. Fuck you. You want to mess with me, buddy? I'll show you. You're the guy who got his kneecap broken and then went back and played in the same tournament. Don't forget that. All right.
That's
did I?
dedication.
Oh, is that out loud? Oh shit.
Dedication.
Oh man, I didn't mean to do that.
Hey,
God
but
damn
hey,
it.
but hey, but these the rankings though. It's not a huge change anyway. I think
it's really not.
Nah, it does set some things up to properly set up for the near future, especially as a lot of these younger guys are starting to catch on that hey, senior is actually fun and senior is a thing you can do and whatever. So I think that's going to be cool. I can't see too many people around here getting too confused because at the end of the day, basically you see players that you might be able to pull 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. They're going to be able to play as your chips rather than stacking a team full of them. Just because there's no cohesion between the rankings. So I think it's a good move.
Yeah, and then for you guys who are going to say it because you're smart asses and you think you're funny, but I'm here to tell you you're not. These rules will continue long after this weekend. Okay, I got them. That's what the approval part was. They're going to continue without me. All right, I'm trying to set the foundation for the younger guys coming up and kind of set the table to where this AAA stuff's going to stop. You're going to come in major, especially if you played at a high level at the younger kids group divisions. You're going to come in and play major. At the end of the day, the problem here is, and I'm kind of stealing this from my buddy on Blue Pill. You guys think major is the top, and it's not.
Sure ain't.
Major Plus Conference is the top, but no one here has played it or really understands it. So, you think majors is the top. It's not. I'd say with certainty, 80% of the guys playing today should not be in AAA, period. Should not be in AAA. The majors division should be what AAA is, and then the major guys now would kind of be more major plusy. But we got to take baby steps to get to that. Can't do it all in one day. This is the right move to get us to where the divisions start to equal out, and you'll see in time it will work. But that's a new rule. It's going to take effect April 1st. No, it's not an April Fool's Day joke. I'm just giving you 60 days. Nice
April
try,
1st.
though. getting in front of it like that. 60 days from today is April 1st. It might be like 59 or whatever, but April 1st. Because come around the show that time, I'm still going to have some fun with it. But that's when it'll go into effect, and rosters will have to reflect that. AAA teams will only get 3 of those guys. C, B or higher has to be on a major team. That's that. So that covers the ranking portion of it, trying to be as clear as possible with it. I will put a post up and pin it in the group. Just a comedy thing. The funny thing is, so the bracket comes out and it's pretty clear when your games are. And I had 6 different guys message me. So we only have 2 pool games Saturday and we come back Sunday. Well, what does the schedule say, gentlemen?
Dudes are lazy, bro.
Why would you ask me a question you already have the answer to? But anyway, like I said, that's why I got to repeat things 47 times. The literal answer is in front of you, but that's not good enough because you're hoping that I go, oh, no, you guys want to play more games that day? Sure, we'll switch it. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to say the bracket you looked at to get this information is wrong. So I don't know. Yeah, that's how it worked out, guys.
How the fuck? Wait. now I'm really
all
like,
right.
now I'm gonna go look at this bracket and shit. Like, how? Like, is this shit that confusing? Like, is it that complicated? Like, hey, bro,
so.
is it a difficulty here? Because that doesn't. I don't get it. I don't get it.
You know what it is? Well, what do you mean we're only playing 2 pool games? We got to come back Sunday. That's what it is. I don't like the schedule, so I'm going to ask you if it's correct.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like it, but they can't.
Yeah.
Look, guys. There's 122 teams that are going to be out of Pioneer at some point this weekend. We don't just get the fields when we want. And I tried to explain to a couple guys. Okay, so you could have either played at 8 a.m. and 3:30 for your two pool games and come back on Sunday. Or, thanks to some reworking, you're going to do like 8 and 10:30 or 8 and 11:15 at worst and then come back Sunday. So which would you prefer? Because those are the only 2 options. It's not I want to play when I want to play and then screw all the other divisions.
I want to play, buddy. I want to play when I want to play, buddy.
Yeah, but you took precautions to play 7 different divisions to make sure you're going to be playing at all times of the day. That's your problem.
You're right. Hey, I'm good with it though. See, I'm looking. Look, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the bracket come out in the way it did, right? I said, shit, y'all making it easy on a fat guy, bro. It's nothing right there.
Well, I didn't want to say anything publicly, but that's the whole reason schedule's the way it is, so Marlos could play D's.
Of course, I mean, of course. I mean, that's the whole reason. I mean, you're gonna see the entertainment of that. Everybody understands. That's good fun, good times. No, I think it's gonna be great though. At least for me, it could be a really long day or a really long weekend. So you know
what? Hold on, chat. I don't know who that is. It's Facebook user. I'll look later. Okay, yeah. So it's somebody I know, whatever. Yeah, that's an option. You don't have to come play your seeding games. But guess what? You think I'm not going to talk about that next Wednesday?
Yeah,
you think we're not going to bring that up? You want to take that chance by all friggin' means, please. Give me the material. You're making my show easy. Though. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking it.
That would be comedy. I don't know.
Mickey, you can't even get out of here. You can't even play AAA if that was Mickey who said that, you piece of crap.
This fucking guy.
This guy. You make a conference team now. You're big and bad guy, huh? You're gonna make fun of AAA now, huh? Oh, tough guy out here. We got a tough guy, Marlos.
Yeah, man. You know. That's all I got. Yeah.
Well, it probably wasn't even him. So yeah.
I know, right? I didn't even go search it. That's one thing I hate.
If it was Pino, I'm gonna laugh because you guys blow out friggin' B and A games all the time, right, Pino? I was gonna say because Pino ain't used to having pool games, so I don't think he would say that.
He's like, what is this shit? Yeah, right. He's like, what is this shit? This is a waste.
No, we show up and play. What is this pool game?
Yeah,
shit?
Man. Right.
Philly. Who's Philly? Filly. Who's that? Is that like your goat, or is that the cow you have out back? You don't tell people about that you take care of yourself with. Keep coming to my team. I'll be ready for you. I'll be ready for you. Hey, look, I can't help it that they're into animals. The bestiality thing. That's your problem.
Yeah. I did definitely get it.
Probably
definitely
a Cowboys fan
really
too.
Fast. Yeah,
I'm just gonna guess it was a Cowboys fan. That's too easy. It is what it is. It's a good idea if you don't want to make the trip. Just come Sunday. That's cool by me, man. I'm getting the money one way or the other because if you don't come for your seeding games and you don't pay, well then don't show up Sunday either because then you're not playing. Because if you don't pay, you're not playing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, little angle you didn't think about there, and we get free material for the show. Free material for the show. I love it. Yeah, you majors guys, tell them, relax. You get it. You get the one day. No, I don't have an assistant, Mickey. I'm smart enough not to ask anybody to try to hang with me. That's just not fair to the assistant. Oh, God. You still got a bet to pay off there, buddy. So you can make all the Philly jokes you want. You still got to wear the jersey over there. I see you. Pitcher hater. I see you. I got a new glove coming, too, so I'm ready for you coming back. I got some Dilly Special. That's my glove name. It's got your name on it and everything. If I could have got your face engraved in the palm, I would have. But apparently that cost too much. Sponsor thing. I didn't want to put Hitman gloves out too hard. But I would have. I would have put your face right in the palm. That way I could enjoy every play I make, knowing that I smashed Dilly's face with a softball. It would have been nice. But, alas, can't happen. They haven't, technology hasn't caught up with it yet. But maybe I'll get a picture and, duct tape it in there. I don't know. Kind of like, football players put the picture in their locker. I'm going to put your picture in my glove for a whole different mess of reasons. Anyway, I should have known the Eagles jokes are coming. I try to get through it. But the jokes aren't that funny because you guys are playing in a flag football game next week, and we're actually playing in a big game a week later. Big difference now. Although I'm sure the Manning brothers will be very entertaining with the flag football game. I'm sure they'll be great. Yeah, I know. Oh, shit. Jergy. Here comes Marty's. Always ready. A leatherette patch of McDill to put onto the glove. That Marty's trophies, baby. Come on. That was good. That was good. All right. So that's the rule thing. Now, the bigger announcement for the show, and I know my partner is really excited about this because it's really going to kind of fall to him once we announce it, all right? We're trying to do new things here at the Glue Guys program. Season 2, new stuff, right? We said out with the old, in with the new. Well, one of the new things is we're trying to partner with brands that we think fit our vibe, our message. Help me out here, Marshall.
Yeah, just use vibe. Yes, use
vibe.
Vibe.
Okay, cool.
Vibe is trendy.
Nice. All right, cool. It's what the kids are saying.
That's what the kids say, right? Right.
So we're trying to find partners to partner with the program to benefit both brands, but that kind of fit in our vibe, for lack of a better term. What we're about. And we have our first kind of partnership of 2023. We nailed it down this week. Talked to the parties involved, and I'm really excited because it's a trusted brand in Arizona, and especially in softball. People often forget that this brand was kind of the first one to really get out there and start to do things in a bigger way for a lot of different teams and players. And, of course, I'm talking about the unprecedented Downtime Sports and DTS and Chad Hall. And Chad, and also by proxy, Gatto, Mr. Flores, our favorite designer here at the Glue Guys program. And I only say that because Marlos agrees with me. We're going to partner with the Glue Guys. Well, I should just say partner with Marlos. I'm the mouthpiece. I'm not doing any designing. No worry, it's actually going to look cool. We're going to partner together, and we're going to come up with something that's going to be a nice collaboration between Glue Guys and DTS. So you're going to see the DTS logo. You're going to see the Glue Guys logo. And at this point, we're not exactly sure what it's going to be because both Chad and I agree we're going to leave it to the experts. So Mr. Hill, I always point the wrong way, Mr. Blaze Rock, Mr. Hill, and Mr. Flores are going to get together very soon and start to brainstorm and kind of meld and put something together that we're going to offer out to the public whenever it gets done. Talk to Gatto. He's pretty excited. As I know, like I said, I talked to my partner. He's excited. We're excited. It's a great way to promote both brands. And, always remind folks, if they forgot, or maybe they don't know, maybe they're newer in the area, that Downtime Sports was really the first apparel company to get out there and service the teams here. And in talking to Chad, something I had forgotten about, Chad does a ton of outside the state business now due to the work he put in early. They're doing a couple conference teams this year. They're doing the Monster team again for the third year in a row. Gatto's excited about doing those designs for those. You guys only see the local stuff Gatto does. You don't even know some of the out-of-state uniforms that he's done and some of the conference travel teams. So, DTS is actually a lot bigger than even I realized. But we're really excited here at the program to partner with Chad and DTS and put out some cool shit, man. And like I said, it might be a jersey, might be a hoodie, shit. It might be a golf polo for all I know. I don't know, and I'm kind of excited about that. But, I'm going to let the guys who do this well get together and figure it out. So, Los, it's you and Gatto to figure it out and hey, give us something cool, man, that we can give out to the public.
It's probably gonna be knockoff Crocs, bro.
Yeah, but what color? The color.
It'd probably be orange, bro. It's probably
See, I'm down. Then I'm down. Yeah. Then I'm down. I'll wear them on the show.
No, I think it's gonna be kind of cool. I think it's something we can do, and people are gonna get behind. We'll probably do a couple of different items, a couple of different products. That way, people are able to put them to use. They won't all be orange either. That's ridiculous, but it'd be cool to, it's all, I don't know, for me at least, it's still really cool to see people wearing Glue Guys hoodies, or I saw a couple of stickers and things like that. It's still really cool to see that. So hopefully this will be a good way for people to, continue to patronize some of the folks around here. And then maybe some future partnerships would be equally dope, and we just keep spinning it until we grow exponentially. And I call my brother's son because he's shine like one.
I'm excited. Now look, I was in All My Glory and talking to Flores, and he was like, it's kind of cool what's happened with the orange and the Glue Guys. It's synonymous now. And I went, I'm done. I'm gonna retire. When I get that from him, that's a compliment, man. That's a big ass compliment. And we weren't really brainstorming, but he's like, I don't know if you want to change it for the first couple things you do. I'm not the designer, but I'm down with orange. I already proved that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I've given full creative freedom to the brains of the operation over there. He's got complete creative freedom to do whatever, and I've already co-signed it, so I may regret it. I don't think I'm gonna. Like I'm regretting being friends with Maddie right now with the Crocs and Socks comment. Definitely regretting our friendship.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, you have to wear socks with Crocs most of the time, dude. That's a little icky, bro. When you're just around, all dogging your Crocs 24/7. Nah, bro. Sometimes you just gotta wear the socks. I do it. I'm not gonna pump, because they're comfortable shit,
Listen, you know what? I go old school with my comfort footwear. All right, so this is some old school shit right here. All right,
Vans. All right. I can dig it.
And it's no lace, so it's a slip on. This is kind of like my sliders. All right, I'm just too lazy. I'm just too lazy to work with laces. Right, I go with my Vans.
Get you some Hey Dudes, bro.
I know, but I still got my dad Nikes. Whatever. I always forget the model though. The dad Nikes.
Oh, you're talking? Oh no! Don't tell me that, bro.
The cross trainer or whatever the hell they are. No, I was ahead of the curve on that. I was wearing them in my late 30s,
and they were awful then. They were awful. They were always awful. You talking about the Monarch? Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck that, bro.
Yes.
That's inexcusable bullshit right there, bro. Nah.
Hey, I've upped my drip. Relax.
Yeah, that's
like the kids say.
Yeah. No.
I got the Phillies Nikes, so I'm upping my game a little bit with those dunks. I'm, baby steps. The Vans are always classic; they never go out of style. I don't care what anybody says.
I can fuck with it.
But yeah, my Monarchs are here somewhere. And then I always rock Sam Smiths or what's the shell top? I always got the Adidas.
Yeah.
So I like that all the China people have all the the Eagle stuff. So they got Eagles fake Adidas shell top Eagles. And now I did see one that had Slayer on it. I don't know when I said Slayer on my phone, but I guess it got into Facebook and he threw me an ad for somewhere overseas that had fake Sam Smiths with Slayer on the side. And I was like, oh, this is getting bad. I got interested there for a second. So the advertising's starting to work. It's scaring me a little bit. I might have to go off the grid. They're getting better.
Shit. Yeah. Okay.
Now the thing I saw that I didn't like, a lot of these guys don't understand the NFL and they definitely don't understand superstition. Well, some of these fake sites with the fake jerseys and all are literally trying to put out, Super Bowl champion stuff with Eagles. And I saw Chiefs too, thank God, or I would have been like, oh, we're going to lose a game because these idiots. So they're actually trying to put out Super Bowl champion stuff you can get. Now, I assume because it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks getting through customs and coming over here, you're taking a 50-50 shot at ordering it now. But then, of course, you should make a deal with that person that, look, if they lose, I want to be able to reroute the shipping to Uganda so those kids can get those shirts. No, not
Yeah,
I thought that was a pretty good call. But
that was a swing and a miss.
Wow. So what third world country should I have said that the Super Bowl
all of those would have been
swinging?
swinging. No. All of those instances would have been swinging and a miss because I mean, fuck it. It was funny like 30 memes ago. You know what I'm saying? The last time, now it's like, all right, whatever.
Wait, you're also saying that to a guy who had to confirm that I could say vibes. So
I know,
let's just keep it in.
and
Let's
that's
keep
why
it
I don't
100.
really go hard. That's why I don't really go hard on you right there, bro. I'm just kind of like, no, it's probably not a good look. We didn't.
Come on. Let's
it's all good.
Just keep it 100.
Hey.
So anyway,
I got a thing. I got a thing.
Go for it.
There's a couple things we got to talk about. One of them is my redemption. Okay.
Well, that's a pretty big goddamn L you got. So let's
that's
see
what I'm
how
saying.
you're gonna retrieve it.
That was pretty bad. And I felt bad. Each game, when I watched the Eagles game, I didn't even watch it. Who am I lying, right? I didn't watch the game. I saw there was like 20 something. Yeah, I saw it was like 20 something to 7. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I was like, I got that loss. And I even said to you, I was like, all right, your team is going on with this right here. Then I fucking turn around. I'm thinking Joe Burrow is going to do the goddamn thing, and they fucked that off too. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, so, yeah, it's nice to know there's a script.
It sucks. I take my L's and it sucks. But we got a tournament coming up this weekend, Southwest Invite. I know everybody loves Southwest Invite. It's always one of my favorite tournaments that we go through every year. I'm going to be playing both men's and senior.
Well, so it was the Marlos Hill schedule.
I'm saying, man, I changed everybody. You're welcome. Everybody, you're all welcome. That it went that way because it's just me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm actually really excited about this tournament though. And I don't really get excited for tournament. I don't really get all excited anyway. But I'm kind of excited about this tournament. It's at Pioneer, which is still to me the premier softball facility in the General Valley. Good times to be coming. So we got to do some predictions on senior and men's and women's or what?
Well, I'm not touching the women's because I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. I'm not going to predict it. I mean, I do want to shout out. Hold on. Speaking of women, the women's D Challenge Cup team just bodied the field at the Challenge Cup. All right.
I love it.
Bodied the goddamn field. So shout out. I shared the post. They deserve way more likes and credit than you people did on my picture. Women's D Challenge Cup team brought the business. They put in work. All right. Yes. They dropped a lot of good teams down there in Florida. So congratulations to those ladies.
Yeah.
What am I, Borat? I'm not touching the women.
I'm not touching. That's why I laughed originally. He was like, I'm not touching the women. I'm like, yo. All right.
All right, so we'll start AAA because I think we went major AAA last time. We'll start AAA and go. Since you live in Eastern California. Oh.
Yes. That is a long drive.
Thank God your tax rate don't reflect that.
Nah, that shit ain't shit, though. That Pioneer, it's nothing.
So, new AAA team this tournament, which actually ties into the show because our boy here is going to go out and run with him this weekend. BTB coming in. First tournament. Thanks for joining us, boys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
I've already talked to the coach, and I pretty much think you're going to be batting 3-4 based on my scouting report for you. So
man, don't bat me 3. Don't bat me 3-4, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I did. Hey, look, terrible. I get paid a very nice wage for my consulting.
Terrible.
I gave him my honest opinion.
No, it's all good. I'll try to show up. No choke. I might choke on my prediction. None of the other shit.
Yeah, I'm just going to run down some of the games instead of going over all 16 teams. I'm just going to talk about some of the games. I am curious to see where our boy Don Logan ended up. He did say he was playing, but I'm not sure.
I know who he's playing. Yeah, I know who he's playing with. I'm gonna respect his general privacy.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I'm not gonna out him for who he's playing with.
Hold on. Yeah. Shout out to Brew Crew for winning a roster check against us last weekend. Sorry, that wasn't in a U-Trip tournament, so it does not concern me. But hey, I guess congratulations. In a pool game? Was it a pool game they did this? Whoever's in chat, let me know if that was a pool game.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let me find some games that I like. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over a couple pool games I'm interested to see. 8 o'clock on Field 3, Snorm Pavers taking on the traveling New Mexico Punishers, a team that's been around for a while but have a lot of new faces. So I'm curious to see how they match up there with Sonoran. And, Bazinger's always good with his roster, always on top of it, getting, I think, filled out with quality players. So I know they're going to come to compete. Another game that's going to be very interesting. Even though Arizona Heat are registered 55s, all right, still a lot of the guys that played Heat 50, so we know they're good, all right? Was bracket from what I heard. Well, I'm going to need a confirmation. I can't go on rumor and innuendo, even though the Arizona Senior Softball World works off of that. We will not do that here. Another game for him going against Arizona Heat. That's 8 at Field 4, so that should be interesting. Just a quick word. I hope the email went out, so this isn't the way they're finding out. But the rules would have the 55s getting a double spot versus a 40 AAA. That's not happening. As director, I'm kind of stepping in, and Heat will get a normal spot as a regular 50s team. So they're going to get to choose the 5-run or the extra fielder. All right, even in the rules of U-Trip, it states there will still be a coin flip for home field regardless of a spot. And that's how we've been doing it. So Heat 55s is still going to get the spot from the 40s AAA teams, but they have to choose. They're not getting the double spot. For those of you that are rules experts, that's the actual rule. Stop bothering me. Okay. Actually, speaking of that incident that we don't know the facts about, Brew Crew BTB 910 Field 2 should be interesting. BTB has some guys that were on Brew Crew. Brew Crew's obviously filled in the roster. Yeah, it is a great rule. I'm glad that National came around to my thinking on it. Or if it was already there, whatever. Yeah, I said that. They are 55s. Legit 55s. For people out there screaming out, they need to be made in plus. Learn the rules and don't bother me. But Brew Crew BTB should be a very, very interesting game. Very interesting game. It reminds me, Los, of the Tedits DDT game back in Prescott.
Oh,
no,
funny.
It was Payson. Has that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Has that kind of vibe, brother.
I mean,
only certain people get that.
I'm just gonna be watching. Yeah.
Dirty Money SOBs at 10:20 on Field 1 is going to be a really good game. Yeah, Team Money's now Dirty Money. So they had the Clean Money, and now they're laundering. So they're Dirty Money. Love the name change. Love it. Another joke that totally missed. That sucked. I'll get better, I promise. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. Thought I saw something. Okay. And then another. I'm working on it. This is helping me. And then Saturday, 11:30, Sandbaggers Brew Crew should be a good game also. All right. So we got to figure out what's going on. I know you'd have to see the roster. That's why I'm the director. I'm going to look at it Friday like I always do. I know they're 55, Dill. There's other people who've sent word through proxies and advocates about what they should be ranked and all this. Man, shut up. I don't care, especially from the people who said it. Bonehead? What kind of name? Who you call Bonehead? All right, moving on. Now I have to make a prediction here. So, Sandbaggers is hot. Sandbaggers, hot. For the dumb people in the back of the room that didn't get the joke. Can't go about them. Money's hot too, though, man. When Money shows up, they finish top 3. It's almost like a guarantee. You could bet your mortgage on it. Sorry, I saw Bonehead just assume somebody was saying it to me. You can understand after a year's worth of shows how I would think that, right? All right, so we got Sandbaggers. I kind of do process of elimination here. Sandbaggers for him. And Dirty Money. So I will go Dirty Money wins over Sandbaggers in the ship in the AAA. And for him will get 3rd. JD Tools will get 4th. What are your predictions, sir?
You went all the way to 4th?
I'm trying to give extra to the folks. Trying to give them extra to the program. We appreciate you coming out and watching this shit show. So you get extra. You get a 4th place finisher this time.
So all right, look. So I am already going to be on the books for going. Being the nepotistic guy. In when it comes to D, the men's side. So since I'm already going to be picking my team over there, I'm obviously not going to be able to do that because that's really, really weird.
Love you, Maddie.
But my top 3, I'm gonna go with as tough as it's gonna be. I'm gonna go with Sandbaggers. I'm gonna go with Sonoran, and I'm going to go with Total Madre or For Him. So I think since we're doing the 4th place thingy majiggy, I'm gonna go with For Him as my 3. I'm gonna go with Tota as my 4. I'm gonna play the interchangeable card on that 3-4, so I'll be right one way or the other. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sandbaggers is playing really well as always. And Sonoran's always that team that gets overlooked during these previews. For whatever reason, we do it all the time. For Him's always really, really solid. My only issue is I know that there may be a couple of people missing. So that I don't know how that's going to affect them, but they're always a really good team. They're always in there, and Tota probably doesn't get the attention that they probably deserve. There's clearly a couple other teams here that that will definitely be around there and competing. So it's always difficult to choose 4, but there's me, there's mine, and there I am.
Well, I will say this, Cliff. Don't think that I didn't notice your name coming across my wire to get added to the Tota roster. I sure hope they don't have more than 3 chips when I go to check it tomorrow or Friday, but we'll see. We'll see how the rosters pan out. They are missing a couple guys at a Challenge Cup team, which I also want to remind everybody, the rule is you cannot play majors and AAA in the same tournament. It has always been that rule, so don't tell me it's a stupid rule that just came up because now it affects you. Again, what we all say on this program, you guys don't hate a rule until it affects you. Well, you didn't hate it for the 3 years beforehand, so you can't hate it now. All right? Get over it. And Cliff, I wouldn't jinx you like that, buddy. I wouldn't jinx you like that. I've had guys say that to me about this rule.
Oh, I thought you meant today. I'm like, for real? Like, who does that nowadays?
Was it today? I think it was today.
Maybe not today, but I mean, like, here in the next, in the whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now it's super rule because I can't, No, it's not fair, dumb. Too, if you think about it, especially with the way the schedule played out, whichever, I know it's tough. I'm not going to deny it's a little tough to play your 2 pool, go home and come back the next day. But no, it's not fair to teams that are going to come out and then Sunday and a team's going to look completely different because they get a bunch of major guys. That goes against the whole premise of the thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, I understand the difference in the rec Challenge Cup team having to play majors, all right, and they could drop back down to those AAA spots. But no, I'm not going to make an exception there. I'm just not, okay? I don't know. What's he siding with you on? I thought you were agreeing with me.
No, we were talking
our PR
picks,
firm,
bro. The picks, fool.
The picks. Well, of course. I saw Maddie doesn't want to be friends with me anymore because of my pick either. You know what, guys? I'll say this. Marlis and I both got the last tournament completely correct. So we're on a hot streak ourselves. And if you don't like my picks, instead of bitching in chat, go out and win some games. Do it on the field.
Nah, I don't think it's a lot of people. I don't think there's a lot of people bitching. It's a good thing I am seeing a lot of people saying a few things about who they pick or good picks, teams, etc. I think it works. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
Whether Heat is major plus, or AAA should not be the factor in how you do your decision. Just as a side note. So let's go to the majors. All right, 5-team major division this time. The 40s Challenge Cup rec team playing. Blue Point, Roster Check, AZ Bandits, and For Him Factory. A lot less teams to pick from, but a lot harder prediction to make. Both Marlis and I went Bandits winning against For Him last tournament.
Yep.
That did happen without coin flips.
Yep.
So we get credit for that prediction. But now, here comes the fun part in majors this year. I commented how I was really curious to see once For Him face some adversity, I was very curious to see where it goes from there. No prediction about which way, just to see it. Okay, a little bit of interest. Now we get to see. Okay, coming off the last tournament, made it to the ship fairly unscathed. They pretty much hot knife through butter up into the final. Bandits worked back up through the losers bracket and double dipped them. So I know there's a bad taste in their mouth. I know guys on For Him are hungry. They're competitive, and they're not going to forget that. And I think there'll be some added motivation to right the wrong, right? To get another shot, to right the wrong. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time, brain versus gut here. All right. Brain says that team gets it back together, wants to avenge the loss, and wins. Gut says those are some tough SOBs on Bandits, who are one of the more family-oriented teams as far as they've been together a long time. They know each other. They know what buttons to push among each other. And they have a couple really ridiculous additions going into this year that have always strengthened what's already there in that core vibe and that core principle they go by. Oh, man. And roster check is just an unknown. They had a couple roster changes, that I'm not, I don't know about. And look, Blue Point, the minute you write them off, they show up and just totally run a tournament. So this isn't any team there. And, maybe the Challenge Cup puts it together and gets on a run. They have the talent. Absolutely have the talent there. Can they come together as a team? I don't know. They had a rough weekend last weekend playing in another sanctions tournament. They had a rough weekend. Let's just be honest. Call it what it is. So I don't know if they're able to kind of lick their wounds and come back this week and come together as a team. I'm going to go with the gut over the head. And I'm going to say, let's go for a repeat of the same exact thing that happened last tournament as this rivalry starts to form. Bandits win over For Him. And Blue Point's going to come in third.
Yeah. I mean, like legitimately, I was gonna pick Bandits as the one. I was gonna go with For Him in the two, and my three I was actually going Blue Point probably with the three. I'm always bad about the third place because just not kind of paying attention. But I'm still gonna go with Blue Point as the third place. That there's way too much experience there to count them out, but I think the other two are what they are. I think, and I still think Bandits is going to pull it out. For Him's going to crack that nut next time. Yeah, I said that. Pause. But I don't think it's this time.
Real quick to jump in chat. Would I rather people collect information and give a more educated opinion, or just spout off the mouth based on emotion? You know what I would like? I would like people to stop acting like they collect information and give a more educated opinion, when in reality they're just spouting off on emotion. That's what I would rather happen, to be honest with you. But thank you for your question. Appreciate the support. All right, those are our predictions. I don't see any rain in the forecast, but like I said, I got the coin ready. Got it ready.
You're going to make it rain, right? You're going to make it rain. And it's your fault because you control the weather. You're just trying to steal people's money. And you have countless fields on deck. So all of those things are applicable here.
I wish it was funny, Los. I really wish I could laugh at that, and I can't. Because there's at least one or two people like, yeah, Los, it's about time somebody called him out on that shit.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I can't laugh. I want to laugh, and I can't.
I can.
So, hey, real quick, let's talk about some of the Challenge Cup teams, right?
Yes.
Let's go up. I just wanted to shout them out. Obviously, I got the women taken care of because, look, folks, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you like the Challenge Cup or you don't, the guys who go, you got to rain out credit if you were actually in the tournament, by the way. And you weren't a major team, too, because they'll take advantage of that. But you said on the show, listen, the Challenge Cup is a real cool thing for the guys who go. They take it seriously as a cool way to represent. It's not about winning a fucking $8 ring or the prizes that you get, all right? It has nothing to do with that. And anybody who didn't go and is running their mouth about it, your opinion doesn't really matter. Because unless you've been asked to go or you've gone and experienced it, you can't give a full opinion of it, all right? And if you're butthurt that you never got asked, how about looking in the mirror first before you start this shit?
Are you kind of referencing homeboy Ryan Golden?
Yeah, because listen, at the end of the day, it was a shot.
Yeah, I didn't even see the thread, so I just kept seeing people either sub posting him or referencing it or whatever, and nobody actually throw me a link, man. So not that I give a fuck because
he deleted it.
Yeah,
he deleted it. He deleted it. So here's why I got upset. He's taking a shot at Challenge Cup, which is fine. All right, if you don't like it, you don't agree with it, cool. There's a lot of people who don't, but it was like trying to disguise it as an opinion thing toward Challenge Cup, when in reality, you were just trying to shit on Trip and push the NCS agenda, which go play where you want. You shouldn't have to shit on one thing to promote another. If you want to play at NCS, go and play.
Understand it, bro. I don't get it.
Post your pictures of your D team running through all E teams with your trophies. Please post them all day long about how you smoke competition lower than you. I don't care. But don't shit on one thing to promote another. And the worst part of what he posted, and this is what spurned me to post on him, all right?
Yeah.
He posted about, why would you want to play for an $8 ring and go to Florida? And I go, well, why would you want to go to Maricopa and get the same $8 ring? Like, how you going to shit on one thing when where you're promoting does the same exact goddamn thing?
I mean, at the end of the day, all these prizes are whatever.
It's all $8 rings.
Yeah, it ain't shit, bro. And if you out there playing for prizes, you probably not. Number one, you're probably not getting prizes. Let's just call a spade a fucking spade. Because if you're winning, bro, when you're winning, you ain't trying to go find less competition. You ain't trying to go, I'm tired of playing the same people. That's all hoe shit, bro. When you win it, you don't give a fuck. You want everybody and anybody. You want smoke with anybody who wants it. So I can't respect that no matter fucking what. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, all these fucking tournaments, the prizes are about the same. You're either getting a bat that's probably not, super high level mainline or some shit like that. You might get a fucking t-shirt. You might get some hoodies or some shit like that. But I don't understand if maybe my understanding of economics is different. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, if you give me a $25 fucking shirt versus a $10 ring versus a fucking $20 fucking t-shirt, I mean, I'm still basically getting $20 back. And when you really get down to it nowadays, especially with inflation, everything else and whatever, we're all us lowly players who have to pay to play. We're all paying out 35, 40 fucking bucks any damn way. So if you're that hype about a goddamn t-shirt, at the end of the day, you ain't supposed to be out there playing for that, because that's not a good return on your investment. We're playing for bragging rights. We're all playing, mobile golf basically. At this point, just do what you want. I don't understand all this gangbanging about sanctions. I really don't understand it. There are certain people who are, promoting or if you want to call it promoting. There's some people that are promoting, and it makes sense because there is a financial interest in there. And then there's others where I get it. You're just rage against the machine. You just want to be mad because you're mad, but that's great. But why are we ever looking at different sanctions as a problem for us as players, or for us as teams, us as coaches, us as being involved in softball? To me, the more competition, the better. The better each of these sanctions are run, the more opportunities there are for us to either start seeing better prizes or better opportunities or whatever else. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, there's anything wrong with NCS trying to do what they're trying to do. But all this extra ass fucking set banging for sanctions that don't give a fuck about you, bro. You don't get a goddamn dime from, like, legit. I mean, I know we've been on the show, well over a year now, bro. And I think I say it like I say it at least 3 times a month. Like, I don't work for you, Trip. You Trip don't pay me. They don't tell me what to fucking do. Neither does any other goddamn, any other sanction or whatever. I support a sanction because that's where my team is playing. My coach says, hey, we're playing NCS. I'm playing NCS. My coach says, hey, we're playing GSL. I'm like, who's the fucking hitter? Make sure it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? But all this set banging shit just don't make no sense, dude. Just do it. Play what you play. The other thing is, I really would love to see the sanctions stop necessarily focusing on those guys do X and we don't like it, so you should come over here. That's not a good way to keep improving. Because what you're doing is you're looking at something from with your glasses, your rosy glasses on, and you're saying, okay, that's the problem, but you're not fixing the other problems. And if you're not fixing all of the problems, you're not really doing anything. You're not really helping the community. Being communicative, making sure that everyone knows what's going on, making sure that there's not secrets and, special additives and stuff, depending on who you are, who you know, and things like that. Those are the things that matter about a sanction. You bitching about a fucking prize is some hoe shit. You being mad about a fucking ranking or some shit is some hoe shit. You telling me, that, hey, we probably should be better compensated from all of these sanctions, that I can fuck with, that I can get with. When you just isolate it to one sanction, because like you said, dude, all of these rings, all of these trophies, plaques, or whatever, none of them are more than 10% of what you paid for it as your team to get in that tournament. No one
just real quick,
you more than that.
The only one that cost a little bit of money. And I know because Bob was the first one to do it, so I know what they're spending on their belts too. The belts are between $80 and $100 a piece. Just so you know.
All right, cool.
So that's legit.
I can
legit.
that. But even that, right? And this is not a negative at all because I think the belts are dope. I think anything when you're giving anything out for a tournament, and I'm not talking that T-shirt shit. That shit's corny. Whoever does it, whenever you do it, fuck you, keep it. I don't want it.
But they're dry fits, Marlos.
Nah.
But they're dry fits.
Nah, fuck that. If you're like me, dude, I got a container full of jerseys, dry fits, etc. from various teams, this and that. I don't need no more shit. But what I will say is when you're giving away like plaques and shit, like I think that's dope. It's fun. It's commemorative. It's something you can look back on and be really excited about in some weird way, I guess.
Yeah, I'm hot. But I haven't done that in a while.
But dude, okay, so the way I always look at it, even the belt. Like there's one belt, right? And that belt's $100. Let's say it's $100 flat, right?
Right.
My team in particular, let's just say my team with a fourth of of the money we put in to compete in that particular tournament, with a fourth of that, we just paid for the trophy or the belt. And so when I see people saying things about the prizes, I'm always like, what are you looking for? What would be an appropriate prize? Would every time everyone comes out with 12 bats, but then it's not, it's like it's 12 bats. Then someone says, well, I mean, they're shitty bats. Okay. I mean, you could get nothing. Like you get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Versus
I mean, look,
shitty bat. Like, come on, man.
The only thing I'll say about the belts is, and even the rings too, to a certain extent. The rings, it's more the idea of it, all right? I'll be the first one to admit that. It's more the idea. We all know they're $8. I've never shied away from saying that on the show. I never tried to sell it like it was some big deal, and they are what they are. It's more the significance of, it's a memento that you won that tournament. So that's why you only see it 2 or 3 times a year, and that's why I liked how Bob did the belts where it was like one tournament a year, you got a shot to win that thing. So, yeah. Maybe the belt's only $80 or $100, all right?
Yeah.
But the fact that you won it and you get to keep it and the sponsor can hang it up or the coach or whatever,
yes,
like you earned that. It's not about the quality of the belt. It's that you won them. You were the only team to get them at that tournament. And when you start doing that every tournament, you take away
deflates it
what it signifies. All right, you didn't win at any tournament. That's my only issue with those other guys doing the belt. Not that they're using them, because look, I'm an old school wrestling head. Belts are cool to me at all times. But if you're trying to put some significance on it, now the belt is just like a set of dry fits or a set of batting gloves or a voucher.
It's got to be periodic.
Or a bat. What else loses its value. In my opinion, that's my only gripe. My other issue
really is a lot of these dudes that start bitching about these prizes. I'm always like, all right, what would you suppose the prize should be? And then you often don't really get a response more than, oh, well, it should be more than that, or it should be bats. And it's like, all right, so cool. So you do bats a couple times. All right, cool. So then what? And then you realize that, hey, you didn't win a bat any fucking way because you didn't win. Like, what I don't get is a lot of the people that are bitching about the fucking prizes are not winning. So you weren't getting the prize any damn way, bro. You're going home with nothing. And then you're mad because you're not. You're mad because you didn't get $8 worth of a ring. You're going home with nothing.
You're coming in with the wrong attitude.
Come on, it's the wrong thing. It's the wrong approach. And I'm not going to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't play for. Everybody plays for something different. I know I hate the guys who come out there and go, oh, I'm just trying to get away from my wife. Well, get the fuck on, do that shit somewhere else. But I mean, I can't hate on them. That's their position. That's what they do. That's what it is, or whatever. But I think if you're going out there with the expectation that you're going to get a prize that's worthy of your attendance, and you're not doing the math, then you're an idiot. And in most cases, it's just people throwing out shots just to throw shots. But I think most people who've played, you as a director as well, you can agree. Prizes are up and down. You get good prizes, you get cool shit. Then eventually, then it trickles down to this is nothing. I'm not really playing for that. There's medals I've seen pins, I've seen all kinds of crap that you can get, or you get one bat, or you get a glove, or you get jerseys for your whole team, and then you fuck around. By the time the jersey comes, you don't even have the same players. Who cares? Come on, man.
Yeah, I will say prizes is the hardest thing to try to get a finger on the pulse. I've tried everything. Medals, Christ, I tried to do team turfs back at the other place. That was a shit show. Never do that again. We tried to glue guys medals. We tried everything. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I just decided, and I had had enough after talking to everybody, that I was busting my ass to try to be creative when in the end of the day, it didn't matter one fucking iota to the teams that were probably going to win those things. And they were much happier with cash. We had the bats early in the year, and like literally we flooded the market to where a lot of those teams sell them to build up money for the team, and they couldn't even get good value selling them because we had so many out there. So I stopped doing that. Hold on. Just listen.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. So I just saw a screenshot. I just received a screenshot, I should say, of the primary topic that your boy Ryan Golden had posted.
Oh, okay. Is it the original post, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, okay, so he says unpopular opinion. I'll be
that's okay. That is the original post.
I'm gonna read it. Fuck it, I'm gonna read it because I know there's a bunch of people like me didn't know what the fuck he said.
All right.
I'd be damned if I traveled across the country to play or coach in an all-star tournament just for an opportunity to compete for an $8 medal. If you say it was about the experience, we aren't in the same tax bracket, obviously. Take care of the players who keep you in business. Nope, pay the best. Now, I know that the algorithm and timing is a funny thing with Facebook, because the post that's directly below that he made, since this particular screenshot is ordered by the post that he made, he has a post in which he says the bag is secured. Another successful Saturday with the boys. We beat a damn good team to take it all. Hats off to those folks at HGH for making us work for it. Thank you NCS for another well-ran tournament. And this is not a shot at NCS, because a lot of these tournaments have been run really well. I know I've went on record a lot of times lately and said, hey, this ran well, and this did, it is what it is. I don't know. I was always kind of taught when you start talking money, bro, you've already lost the ball game.
Well, now hold on. In full disclosure, this is also the guy who has been continuously posting about, hey, let's get this many teams in the next NCS tournament because they're giving an extra $100 into the prize pool for every team over 12 or something to that effect, to where the money would go up as more teams signed up. So I just want all the information out there that this guy has also been promoting to help build that division over there. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm indifferent to what it is. Just the fact of the matter is what this guy has been continuously promoting and putting pay the best, and U-Trip's bad because of this, and this. Come play over here because we're going to make more money.
I guess that's kind of my thing. Is I know I've played in enough NCS tournaments, and they, sometimes the tournaments are really, really, really well run, and sometimes they are dog shit. Sometimes, you're sitting there with a 3, 4, 5 hour break for no fucking reason while all the fields are empty, or, most of the fields are empty, and those things happen. It's not unique to NCS. Playing for a medal or a t-shirt or any nominal figure is not unique to U-Trip. It's not even unique to softball. It's just what it is. It is just how it is. Because at the end of the day, the directors have to make sure they're getting fields, they're paying for umpires, they're paying their own time. They've got to be, they got to be compensated as well. And the economics behind it probably don't match up with the idea that you can only afford X, Y, and Z. But it is to suggest that a lot of what we're doing is built on the idea of experiences. If we were not working on the idea of experiences, then half of the people who are bitching and complaining about playing the same fucking teams wouldn't have a problem playing the same fucking teams, because, of course, you're not there for the experience. You're there for the money or the prize or whatever the case may be. I still come back to the same issue, though. you got to win to get the prize, and if you don't win, you're not getting the prize any fucking way. Number one. Number two, you got to do better. I don't think this game is about money, bro. And when I say that, I understand, and better yet, when I say that, I mean that to include guys like me, D players, guys that are E players, guys that are perpetually E players, perpetually D players. I even mean a lot of the C players, because not all those C players are sponsored or any shit like that. But let's be honest. Most of the folks that are playing and most of the people who are funding the things that go on with U-Trip are A, paying out of their pocket, and B, they don't give a fuck about paying out a little money to go do something or to go somewhere else. I'm bad about it. And using, unfortunately, NCS as an example, one of the biggest reasons why I enjoy going to the NCS tournaments, the Worlds tournament, is it's in Vegas. Me and my wife go out there. We pick out a bunch of places we want to eat. We hang out. We enjoy it. We're time away from the city, from our city, and we enjoy it. I'm going to be honest. Softball is probably the 30th thing on my priority because of the experience. But the experience is built on not softball, but the experience of being out there and doing things in life. I bet there are a lot of people who are going to Florida from all over the country for the Challenge Cup for two reasons. One, they felt like they were recognized for their performance across the year and that their peers said, hey, this motherfucker should be there representing us. And number two is the experience of A, going to Florida, B, going to Florida and playing softball, a game that you love, and C, going and playing against what's arguably some of the better players within your division. I think this whole fucking thing is about experiences. Otherwise, none of us would be running around buying $200-$300 bats and $300 freaking gloves and paying out $40-$50 a weekend to play, and then another $50, $60, $100 or whatever for food and gas and all that. I think that's kind of just disrespectful of softball community in general, less about the sanction, because somebody paid, a $500 note to play that tournament in Maricopa with 6 teams, and they didn't get a prize at all.
Yeah, my only problem with the post was this, and I think I hope I said it earlier. All right, if that's your opinion about Challenge Cup, and I'm gonna address the comment that was made earlier, so hang in there, about what I've said about Challenge Cup in the past and the difference. I got no problem if you've got that opinion of Challenge Cup and you. I really don't. I mean, put it out there, say it. It's your Facebook. What I don't I don't like how you're trying to twist it, all right? And you're trying to be slick about how it's really just, you're just trying to shit on YouTube for the point of the NCS thing that you like playing over. And talk about that too. But like I said earlier, why do you need to try to disguise it? Like, you're not, no. And I called it out. I don't know if the screenshot has my comment. I'm sure I can find it. Well, he deleted it, probably not. But my comment was basically that, like, come on, you're not fooling anybody. Like, you've been promoting NCS, and now you're trying to build that and get more teams over there, and I'm going to leave it alone. Cool.
I was
Go
always
do your thing.
I was always of the idea that promoting yourself isn't about degrading the other guy. That's like, always
just call it what it is. All right. Yeah. Call it that you like playing at NCS for whatever reason, whether it be, your team just won, and by U-Trip rankings, I don't know what the NCS rankings are, but by U-Trip rankings, that's a D team you're running out there. All right. And you beat up on a bunch of E teams. Promote that all you want. I don't care. That's on you. All right. You got to look in the mirror. But to try to disguise the shit of you're just bashing something for the sake of, you put the hashtag in, pay the best, which is an NCS created hashtag by their promotional or whatever, to try to highlight that they feel like they have the place to play and that you're wasting money playing U-Trip. It's well documented. I'm trying to keep this as even keeled as possible and keep my opinion out. I got a problem with trying to be slick about it. Like, just say it, man. Say, I don't like U-Trip. But no, now you try to get the Challenge Cup thing in. And what was funny was enough people in the thread were like, wow, sounds like somebody's bitter not getting picked. And the dude admitted it. Like, yeah, I didn't get picked. So, all right. So then what's the post really about? Say you're mad you didn't get picked. You felt you deserved to go. Completely different post, right? But anyway, because we're running out of time here. Somebody posted earlier, remember when Mark used to talk shit on the Challenge Cup? And I said in my response on that post, I've made my feelings about Challenge Cup known. I'm not denying it. Absolutely hated it. Last year when I first came in, I was like, what is this? Now, here's the difference, okay? Not only did I talk shit on it, I got involved to try to fix it and change it. I was on a national board for the whole year, doing conference calls and whatnot. I was heavily involved with Vic to try to fix the problems from last year and make it a better run tournament, a better thing. Let me tell you something right now, all right? Rome wasn't built in a day, and this Challenge Cup getting to be respectable is going to take more than a year or two. It's going to take a lot of work. Seniors was the first time last year. There was a lot of missteps, but there was some good too. We're still learning. So instead of just sitting and posting on Facebook about how, oh, well, this sanction, blah, 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 and whatever, I said how I felt on this show many times. All right? I'm not taking that back. I'm not walking that back. I meant what I said. I always mean what I say on this show. All right? Yeah. I went and tried to fix it. It didn't. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to find out the 24th of February. We're going to find out if the things we did. I don't know, but I will tell you this, the experience of dealing with the coaches and the players and some of you unnamed divas out there, oh my God, just get on the fucking plane already. Not everyone. There's people that have been great, but I feel bad for some of these coaches. Anyway, so yeah, I talk shit on Challenge Cup. And the other comment after that, which you also might be raised, I might start talking again after our weekend as seniors. I don't know, but I've always been honest and upfront. And I always said, I'm only going to cry about something and bitch about it. I'm also going to try to fix it. Yeah. And when I make a mistake, I've owned it every time. Certain run spots and things I tried to change rule-wise, I fall on the sword if I screwed it up. So the comment was completely right. And, yeah, I just wanted to clarify and put some context on it. And that's the difference, right? Some people will be thrilled to bring back that $8 medal because that means they won something while they were there as a team with people they don't normally play with. It's not always about the prizes. If that's what that dude's into, God bless you. You're in the right place now. Go promote the shit out of where you're at.
It was still kind of disrespectful, and I can understand why so many people took offense to it, because it makes it seem like those people who weren't worthy of being there themselves.
Right.
Less about just the fact that it was a medal or whatever. It's kind of basically saying like, oh, you guys think you're cool, but you're not. But it's like, I don't know. I'm big on the idea of let people have their fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to agree. Like right. You and I have talked about, we've talked about the Challenge Cup before, and I've always been of the position that for someone that's a big deal, and for different reasons. Like me personally, I would love to continue this year and be considered for the Challenge Cup, right? But I will also say, though, if I'm not going to be in my fucking feelings about it. I'm not going to be mad or any shit like that. Now, at the same time, I'm going to go on the other end of it. There's somebody out there who's way more focused on wanting to make that team than I am, and wanting to make the team entirely because they want to be considered one of those better players. And I don't see how that's ever or could ever be construed as a bad thing. And that is entirely about the experience. There is absolutely fucking nothing wrong. I'm going to say this. I don't give a fuck. I don't talk like that very often, but I'm going to say honestly, if $1,000 trip is that big a fucking deal to you as being something that you're considering to be a waste or some shit like that, then maybe you are talking the wrong tax bracket, because you don't do that for the dollars, bro. You don't do that because, oh, it costs X. You do it because you want to enjoy the moment. You want to enjoy the trip, the games, etc., whatever it is. But again, let people have a fucking fun, dude. It's nuts. I don't get it, bro.
The other point that really pissed me off, I don't talk about it much on the show at all because it's really not a show thing. I've talked to many of you personally outside of the show about it, and I have no problem talking about it, okay? But, I'm in recovery. June will be 9 years. God, I should know that offhand. And this guy often posts about recovery and his time and the things he's accomplished, which is great. That's great. But, if you were following the things that kept you sober, you wouldn't make a post like that, and you wouldn't worry so much about material things. And number two, if you turn around and tell me, oh, I was just messing with people, that also is not something we do in recovery, because we've been at our lowest point, all right? We've seen the bottom of the barrel, and we don't judge people too harshly that way when they're working on whatever it is they're working on. Maybe it's not an addiction. So I got a big-ass problem with that. big ass problem. You can't go and promote recovery and all this stuff and then turn around and drop something like that. No. So that's a personal thing. I don't expect anyone else to get on that. But what do we got here? I learned through this year's Challenge Cup process that there are people out there who would rather make a Challenge Cup team than win a Worlds. That's a problem. Yeah, 100%.
Whoever said that, Whoever said that, I didn't feel like going and digging to find out who you are. You get the ultimate hat tip because that's absolutely facts. Every aspect about it. That's why I put it up in the stream. I hope somebody sees it that way. I'm not gonna lie. That's an in the show moment right there. We'll leave that shit up there and get the fuck up out of here. Huh?
I'm totally good. Listen, hey, we got more stuff. I promise next week we'll highlight all the Challenge Cup teams. We didn't get to it. We got really into that discussion. More coming up from the Glue Guys gaming side of things. We're going to start streaming gaming here. Details to come. And of course, hey, you got our predictions for this weekend. We'll see you out there at Pioneer, and stay tuned for our wonderful partnership with Downtime Sports coming soon. We will see you next week. Let's go Eagles. Oh no, I still have another show to bug you fuckers with. Peace out.
Yeah, crap.